What's happening, sports fans? I am Kendrick, the sports guy, and we're talking about the New York Giants and their 67-year-old quarterbacks. That is Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that follow button, and subscribe to the YouTube channels. That is TFG Sports Media, as well as Kendrick Sports Hustle. Well, the past couple of days, the Giants quarterback room went from 1 to Tommy DeVito to 3. Former Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson and former Browns quarterback Jameis Winston. Their ages total together 67 years old. That's a very old quarterback room with some experience. Now, the Giants did sign former Steelers Russell Wilson to a 1-year, $21 million deal, $10 million guaranteed. This is his third team in 3 seasons. Winston, they signed him last Friday, who's 31, signed him to a 2-year, $8 million deal, and he was 2-5 with the Browns as a starter last season. He threw for 2,121 yards, 13 TDs, 12 interceptions. As far as Russell Wilson's last year with the Steelers, he was pretty decent. He had 2,482 yards through the air, 16 TDs, and 5 interceptions. Unfortunately, the Steelers finished 10-7 and lost in the wild card round of the playoffs to the Ravens. Now, in his first 7 starts, Wilson was 6-1 last season, but his last 5 starts, he was 0-5. That is something to be concerned about. Now, Giants head coach Brian Daboll, who I believe is on the hot seat, looks like it's going to be Wilson that's going to be the starter going forward. According to reports, Wilson said one of the reasons why he signed with the Giants was he was basically told that he is expected to be the starter to come in here and get this Giants team back on track, which this team hasn't been on track in a while. Last season, the Giants finished 3-14. Now, Wilson enters 2025 on his 3rd team in the last 3 seasons after being a Denver Bronco, getting ran out of town by Sean Payton, which I still have a bad taste in my mouth about Payton, the way he did that, and obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers just last season. Again, he did get off to a strong start, but finished, he kind of limped down the stretch. As far as Jameis Winston, well, he has been in the league since 2015, and he's known to throw a lot of touchdowns. Well, now, I say this, a lot of picks to the other team. That's something that he has not been able to control. He had one game last year for the Browns where I think he threw for, 400 and something yards, 450, which is the most in Browns history. But he threw like 3 interceptions. So, again, Winston and Wilson are here just to give that, I guess, quarterback position some stability and some experience. But they still got to draft a quarterback, in my opinion. The Giants do have the 3rd pick in the NFL draft. And some saying that this is where Shedeur Sanders will end up. Will this be a good fit for him? To be honest with you, I think it would. You have 2 experienced quarterbacks. You have Russell Wilson, who we know he's a stand-up guy. And Coach Prime, I'm sure, would love for his son to be tutored under Russell Wilson, as well as Jameis Winston. So, again, the Giants right now, I think what they're looking to do is, again, I said this in another segment, they're using fix-a-flat to fix a flat. They're just not, they patching up their tire. They mean that quarterback position. They patching it up until they can get a young guy that they can draft and get in here that can be the face of the franchise, because the Daniel Jones experience, it did not work out for the Giants, for the G-men at all. And I have to say, Brian Daboll, even before the season starts, I think his seat is already hot. I'd like to know what you guys think about the Giants signing both Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson, and will this be where Shedeur Sanders land? Talk to me in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.